Hey Gemini, welcome back, guys. Don't forget to click that like button. Gemini, what I am hearing here, and let's get to the meat of this. What I'm hearing is somebody's complaining and saying that you are lazy. Yeah. And let me tell you something, this person, they're not listening to you. They're not listening to one thing that you have to say. They're taking everything that you're saying and they're twisting it around and they're complaining. They're going around telling people that you're lazy. You're not lazy. You're exhausted. It's not the same thing. And I don't know why this person thinks that it is, but it's not. You're exhausted. You're tired of people saying that they're going to do something and then they don't do it. I'm hearing that you're exhausted because when they don't do it, you end up doing it. And this person doesn't see everything that you do. They're just talking crap. But they don't see everything you do and they don't appreciate everything you do. Because for this person, it's never going to be enough. And I'm hearing it's not just this person. It's not just this person that's making you exhausted. It's life. Life is making you exhausted. Being stressed out about where the money's going to go. How's the money coming in? It's exhausting you. Like, I'm hearing you wake up in the morning and you're already tired. You barely went to the restroom, brushed your teeth, and you're like, I'm already tired. I'm done with this day already. You're exhausted. And I know this reading's not for everybody. I know it's not for everybody. But I felt like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this reading because I know it's for somebody here. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. You have a very good reason to be exhausted. You really do. I'm hearing you got so much going on. And it's different people pulling you in different directions. Everybody wanting you to do this or that. Everybody wants something. But they never come in to give. It's always wanting something. And it's exhausting. Even if it's money. Even if these people want money. It takes energy to obtain money. And if you don't, like say if you're on disability or you're getting a check or retirement or something like that, then it takes energy to figure out where the money is going to go to make sure you cover your bills. So whatever's left, you know that that's what you can spend. That takes energy. I'm hearing you're exhausted. You're exhausted with the news. You're exhausted when you watch TV. And now it's like to the point where you're not feeling any joy in life right now. I'm hearing like things that used to make you so happy are not making you happy anymore because you're exhausted. Yeah. You're tired. And you got a lot of good reasons to be tired. But this person has the nerve to twist it around and try to say that you're lazy. Man, some people, they don't appreciate nothing. This person just wants you to do what they want you to do. And they feel rejected by you. They feel like, you haven't given them everything that they wanted. Or maybe you promised them something and it might have been years ago or something like that. For some of you, maybe you promised them something a long time ago and things have changed. Society has changed. Priorities have changed. A lot of things have changed since you said those things. And it's like this person is so clueless about what's going on in the world and like so clueless about everything. They just want what they want. This person is a selfish, very, very selfish person. And you know what, Gemini? I'm going to tell you something. You can't make everybody happy, so you might as well just make yourself happy. because not everybody's going to appreciate you like they should. You know what I'm saying? Like they should. Now, I do feel like you have been trying to avoid this person. You've been going out of your way to avoid this person. You don't want trouble with this person. And I'm hearing that every time you have spoken to this person, you just been telling them like it is. You know what I'm saying? You just been telling them like it is. Just upfront, honest, raw honesty. And even though you've been doing all that, this person still, mm-mm. They don't want to listen. They don't want to hear. So this person's in this energy now where they feel like they're going to trap you. They feel like they're going to be able to like get other people on board to saying that you're lazy, to kind of like manipulate you, to make you, push yourself harder. You can only push yourself so hard. You can only push yourself so hard. You're human. You can only go so fast. But this person's never going to be satisfied. And I'm going to tell you something. The more you do for this person, the more they're going to want. And I'm hearing you have been taking chances. I'm hearing that you have been putting yourself out there, and you've been, doing whatever it is that you've had to do to put a roof over your head, put food on your table. You've done it all. And you're tired. You've been making the right decision, Spirit says. You've been making the right decisions, prioritizing things, making your list, trying to listen to things that are going to help you along the way. You've been trying to listen to things that are going to help inspire you. But man, it's hard when you're so dang tired. It's true. You get numb to everything around you. This is why it's hard to find joy. This is why it's hard to find excitement. I'm not saying it's all the time, but it's sometimes. And the problem is it's enough times that it is a problem. It's becoming to the point where, it is becoming a problem. But no, it's not all the time, but it is sometimes. And I'm not saying you're depressed or anything like that. I don't see anything that says that you're depressed. It's more about you just being tired. Tired of everything. Tired of lies. Tired of dealing with people. You might be the kind of person that don't like to deal with people. Everybody's different. Some people don't like to be around people at all. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know why we have this stigma about people who like to be by themselves. I don't understand it. You know what I mean? Like there's this stigma. Oh, she was a hermit. So what? That means she was minding her own business, doing her own thing. She's over there minding her own business and taking care of her own business, not bothering nobody. I don't understand why people always have to have this negative thing about people who are hermits. So what? Try to go to court. I'm serious, guys. I've heard of this before from people. Going to court, and if you're a hermit, they try to turn it against you. It's like, she minds her own business, Your Honor. She just stays to herself and minds her own business. What? Off with her head, the judge. Like, seriously, the court system is weird. It's like, what is wrong with being a hermit? So what? If you don't like people, Gemini, so what? You're tired. And it's getting to the point where, yeah, maybe now you're starting to not like people. You didn't start off that way, but now it's like, ugh. You got tired of the BS. That's what it is. You got tired of people twisting things around and lying and playing mind games and being manipulative. You get tired. That's why if you are a hermit now, well, you know, that's what happens. People get tired of it, become hermits. I think nowadays, and you know what, I'm going to tell you something, I seriously do. I think nowadays more and more people are becoming hermits because people are getting tired of dealing with the BS and people's attitudes. Like this one that's trying to say that you're lazy. And what is it any of their business? The thing is, they just want more and more out of you. It's like you could do and do and give and give and do and do only so much. But this person thinks that they're going to manipulate you and they're going to get people to say that you're lazy and you're going to be like, I'm not lazy. I'm going to show you. And then you see that's what they're thinking that's going to happen. But you know what? When you're exhausted, it's like you disconnect from your emotions. And that's why you're having a hard time, feeling joy and happiness because you're exhausted. When you're exhausted, it's either you're angry or frustrated or irritated because you're exhausted. But I want you to know something. Things are going to get better little by little. You got to keep prioritizing what you're spending your energy on, and who you're giving your energy to, and constantly asking yourself, is it worth it? Is this worth it? Do I have a reason to do this? Because for some of you, this could be somebody that you work for, that's trying to push you, like, oh, come on, give me 100%. 100% for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 100%. Every hour, every minute of the hour. Come on, please. Let's see them give 100% for every minute of the hour for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? Let's see them give 100%. It's ridiculous. Anyways, for some of you, this is your job. This is your boss. That's trying to say things, and they want you to hear what they're saying. They want it to be repeated to you because they want you to prove them wrong. It's this kind of weird reverse psychology kind of thing that they're doing. I hate it when people play games like that. Anyways, Gemini, things are going to get better. You need to just rest. You need to go to the beach, just sit there, enjoy the sun, and things are going to get better. One thing after another. But the first thing you got to take care of is going to be your mental health. That's the first thing because everything else will fall apart if you don't take care of your mental health. And that's what Spirit wants me to tell you. You got to take care of your mental health. You got to take care of your spiritual health. And then you got to take care of your health before you could do anything for anybody else. You got to take care of those 3 things. Okay? Your mental health, your spiritual health, and your physical health. Those are the 3 top things that Spirit wants you to work on. So if you haven't drank enough water, guys, start drinking that water. Clear water. You can put ice in it. It's okay. You got to get off the sodas because a strong body is a strong mind, right? Eat your vegetables, take your vitamins. Okay? Strong body, strong mind. And get some rest. And I'm not talking about sleeping. You might be suffering from insomnia. And that might be for some of you. You might be suffering from insomnia, but it's because of the stress. And it's because you're exhausted. When you're exhausted, there is a such thing as overly exhausted. Have you ever been so sleepy and you're like, oh, I'm so sleepy, I could just lay down and go to sleep, right? And you fight it and fight it and fight it. But then at some point, you become so wired up that you can't sleep. And then you try to sleep after you fought it for 5 or 6 hours or whatever long it is, right? You were fighting your sleep, and then you try to go to sleep, and then you just sit there and just lay there and like look at the ceiling, and you're thinking about what this person said, that what that person wants you to do, what you got to do next, what needs to be done tomorrow, and you're not resting. You know what I mean? Your mind has to shut down. You're not sleeping because your mind needs to shut down, and you're still wired up, you know? And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Once you get past that sleepy stage, woo, then you just keep getting wired up, and it gets harder to go to sleep. Anyhow, and you know what? I think we all do this too, especially the older we get. We tend to do this where we think we're going to get that second wind. We're just going to like something's going to happen, and we're going to get it. We're going to get that second wind, and our energy's going to come back. And you know what? And that's why you always see these drinks, sports drinks and stuff like that. And I'm not going to give out no names, but you know what I'm talking about. Those drinks that like spark your energy and get you going and moving on. That's why those things are billion-dollar in industries, right? And you know what? I'm going to say it. I think we're all exhausted to a certain point. I think we're all exhausted. I think we're all tired. The stress of life, from groceries to, how much gas we could put in the car, things like that. We're just exhausted. Electricity bills, right? You're not alone. That's what I want you to know. You're not alone. And that's the point. Okay? Anyway, Spirit wants you to take a break. And what I mean by break is, yeah, part of it is sleeping, but it's not just sleeping. Spirit wants you to rest. That means be awake. Oh, there's a card there. That means be awake and rest. Like watch a movie. Spend a day watching a movie or something. This is why we're supposed to practice. Well, I shouldn't say it on here, but you know what I'm talking about. You're supposed to take Sundays off. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. You're supposed to take off one day a week, for resting and just, fasting or, just resting. Taking the day off to rest. Anyways, your angel number here is 0. Okay. It says there is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. I am limitless. So do put that in the comment section. I am limitless. It says you are gaining new sight into understanding of both godly and earthly things. That could be something that is making you tired too. Because it's mental, Yes. Spirit, give us one more angel number here for Gemini, please, and thank you. There it is. It says 1111. It says the universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. I am awakening. Okay. You are limitless and you are awakening. So do put that in the comment section. And also take some time to rest. Okay? Sit there and watch a good movie. Or just sit down. And I'm not talking about on the toilet. I'm talking about actually just laying down, processing things, relaxing. I think this is the hardest thing that we do, especially the older we get. We're always like pushing ourselves to do one thing after another, The older we get, it's like, we spend more time pushing ourselves than anything, okay? Anyways, Gemini, you're not lazy. You're just exhausted. I think I might name this reading that. Guys, catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you're new here, my name is Ninja, and this is an all Gemini channel. So do help yourself to checking out any of my other readings. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Bye bye.